But have you worked on that assignment?
Yes, sir. Like, sir, it is not complete, but I was doing on it. I was seeing that what all you told us, sir, that what we say, analysis and all.
Yeah.
Good morning, sir.
Morning. Krishna, have you done the assignment?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Then Bharat, first demonstrate the assignment. Then I will go to Shreya.
Sir, what? Hello?
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, I've done full, sir, but what I did, sir, like of that website, sir, I checked the analysis, sir, and this what? Sir, this dashboard also, sir, through that SEMrush.
Okay, just whatever you did, just show me. Like then I can only understand.
Sir, I don't have those screenshots and all, sir. And sir, right now I am not on my desktop.
Okay, Shreya, demonstrate your assignment.
Okay, sir. Sir, I need permission for screen sharing.
Yeah, now try once.
Yes, sir. So this was the website that I had to audit and
Right.
work on. This is the meta content file that I created for all 3 pages.
So where is the keyword? Like see in here you have mentioned the focused keyword as dog breed, cat breed, bird pet, like this. So so where is the keyword research? Like I have to understand whether this keyword is
Okay, sir. It's gone now.
Okay. So here Joe, just go to the Excel sheet once. Okay. So now, first of all, I'm just it's fine whatever you did, but now you need to work on your presentation first, because when you are presenting something, see, this is your class and you don't have to work on any projects. This is just an assignment, so there is no issue. But whenever you work in any organization, then you have to present it in a proper manner. So in that case, what you have to do is you have to give a proper title. Like here it is untitled spreadsheet, so you have to uh, write a proper title about the file. Okay, then you have to create multiple sheets here. Currently it is sheet 1. So in this sheet you have to mention the keyword list that you have researched with search volume and their competition, and you have to name it accordingly, like the keywords, shortlisted keywords, like this. Then you have to put another sheet where you put all these things, the focused keywords, page, meta title, and description. Here you have to write it like metadata or meta content. Okay, so in this way you have to arrange the sheet, and then only you can present it, because you are presenting it to your client, or maybe to your HOD or to the management. So in that case, this presentation also matters. Okay. So now I am going to the procedure that you have followed, and whether it is right or wrong. So the procedure that you have followed is fine. There is no issue. But there are some qualitative things you have to follow. Like here, focus keyword you have mentioned is dog breed. Now you tell me, do you love animals or do you love pets? So do you have any pet?
No, sir.
So say now you have decided um, uh, to adopt any pet, like a dog or a cat. So in that case, what you exactly search in Google? Your first search can be, yeah, tell me. Just I want to hear from you only.
A pet dog, a pet cat.
Uh, pet.
Find pet dog.
Now you want to buy a breed. So whatever it is, it can be a dog, it can be a cat. So what will be your search query?
Buy a pet dog.
Yes. So when I am trying to figure out like what kind of pets are available in the market, what are the breeds I can take care. So in that case, my search can be best dog breed in my city, or best family pets, like this. The best family breed for cats, like this. So these are some of the queries when I am trying to figure out what kind of pet I can adopt for my when I am living with my family. Now once I come up with a conclusion that yes, this is the perfect breed for my family and all, then my search query can be like this. Say I have selected a German Shepherd dog breed. Okay, so I found that German Shepherd is very cute and it is very good. I prefer this breed, and now my query will be like German Shepherd buy buy German Shepherd, or pet store near me, where to buy German Shepherd. These are some of the queries that I will search. So you have to understand when you are working on keyword research and you are selecting a keyword for your website, you have to understand the customer's intent. What exactly a customer will search. So first of all, you need to understand the your page content. So say I'm just go to the page once. Dog breed. Yes. So this page contains a list of dog breeds and with their details. Okay. So the purpose of this page is basically information. So in that case, your keyword research is dog breeds. Fine. But say in most of the cases, our website is mainly conversion centric. So we built a website to increase or enhance our conversion, like the sales. So in that case, you have to think about the keyword accordingly. Say best pet store or best dog breeds, like this you have to work on, so that whenever someone is searching, say they already he have taken a decision to buy a pet and he's searching for a pet store where he can buy all these things, then your page will come up because the keyword is aligned with his or her intent. So this is basic. There is no tool to understand the intent of the customer or to measure the intent of the customer. It's all about you. When you are doing a keyword research, you have to think according to the user. So you will be a user, and what will be your query when you are doing a keyword research. So this thing you have to maintain. Okay, just go once to the Excel sheet. For this particular website, your keyword research is fine. I don't have any issue in this. Pet keyword, cat breeds, pet dog breeds. Okay. Now tell me, what will be the home page keyword and what will be the meta title and description for this page?
So keywords can be pet dog, good dog breeds, and
go to the page again. Home page. Go to the home page. So here you can like in home page, there is no such option to customize the URL because home page is always the domain name only. So now while you are working on the home page, it is the broader category of the entire website. Within your website, there are multiple segments. One is for dog, one is for cat, one is for bird. But the home page caters all these things. So here, your focus keyword can be like best pet store or the pet shop near me, like this kind of keywords, because pet shop is a very localized thing. Okay, so people usually search pet shop near me, pet store near me, like this. This kind of keywords can be very helpful for local kind of businesses. Near me is a very common term when we search for a localized things. So this kind of keywords you can use for any local business, and also you have to write down the meta title and description accordingly. But you have to understand that you can't customize the URL, because in the home page URL is always the domain name, so you can't customize that. Okay, so this is fine. Now go to the audit report. So here also, when you are doing the audit report, don't show the tool directly to your user, you have to create a report. I have sent you one keyword, audit report format, a Excel file. Just go through it. Yes, this one. So you have to create like this. It is not like that all these things you have to maintain in your report, because sometimes, so this is an exhaustive list. So it is not like that all website has all these issues. But this can give you an idea what are the parameters we usually look for a audit, and based on your data you can arrange it accordingly. So you have to create a report like this, so because you are presenting to your client or to the management. So presentation is what it matters. Now you go to that analysis. Let me check what are the issues are there. Okay. Scroll down. Hold on. Implement redirect to HTTPS on your website. So the website don't have any HTTPS and SSL. Implement XML sitemap. They don't have sitemap, don't have robot.txt. Make greater use of header tags, improve server sense, set a mobile viewport, update links. Okay. Scroll down. Increase page text, add schema markup, create link. Okay. So this particular web page has a common issues. Now go to the website once. Do one thing. Remove this index.html. No. Keep the entire URL. Just remove the index.html part. Enter it. Okay. So this website also have a canonical issue. Okay. Because see, paidplaza.co.in, this is the website homepage. The same page can be accessed through another URL, which is paidplaza.co.in/index.html. So that means it is a canonical issue. Canonical issue we have discussed earlier. It is mainly when a single page can be accessed through different URLs. That there are several variation of the URL, like the paidplaza.co.in, paidplaza.co.in/index.html, paidplaza.co.in/home. So all this URL leads to the same page. Okay, so this kind of issues we say is canonical issue. So canonical issue is very critical thing for your website, because in my previous class we have discussed that in black hat SEO there is also a technique where people can send to a single page with multiple links. That is a thing which we call black hat SEO. So in black hat SEO, this is a no thing. So when you are doing a SEO, you have to take care of this thing also, because then Google will treat it as a duplicate page and a plagiarism. So there is a chance that Google will decrease your rank. Okay. So that is why canonical issue has to be removed. Now you can ask me like how we can resolve this issue. What are the techniques to resolve this issue? So there are two options you can you can take. That is, one is you have to put a tag in HTML that is rel canonical. I'm just showing you one example. Just I'm just sharing my screen. Just stop sharing. So this is one website. See, I have searched moz.com/index.php. The same page loads again. Now, how they have resolved this issue? See this thing. Rel equals to canonical. Okay. So this is one tag you can implement in your HTML code within your website. Okay. So this particular code will tell Google that my website has a canonical issue, so that Google will index your site accordingly. It is like that. Say, do you have any brother or sister?
Yes, sir.
Brother or sister? Who?
So both.
Both. Okay. Now, your brother has a toy. Okay. Teddy bear. Now, somehow you took the teddy bear and you just playing with it and all, and your brother is not aware of it. So what will be his reaction? He will just start crying, or he will start shouting, "Where is my teddy bear?" and all. There will be a huge mess in your home like this. So say you took your brother's teddy bear and you told him that I want to play with it. Just I'm taking it for a while. Once I finish playing, I will again return it to you. So in this way, if you talk with your brother, in that case, there will be no mess. There will be no shouting, no reactions and all. So it is in Google, canonical issue is similar to that. So when you have a canonical issue and you are not taking care of it, in that case, Google might check it as might found it and it treat it as a duplicate page, and it might impact your ranking, negatively impact your ranking. But when you put this rel equals to canonical in your website, then you are actually telling Google that Google, I already have a canonical issue in my website, so don't take it otherwise. Okay, so then Google will manage it accordingly. Google will not impact your website negatively. Okay, so this is one option to handle canonical issue. Now the another thing is that is 301 redirect. 301 redirect is very important for mainly for handling 404 pages and also you can use it for canonical issue also. Okay, so 301 redirect is also called permanent redirection. It means whenever someone is searching, say, petplaza.co.in slash index.php, it will automatically redirect to petplaza.co.in. If someone is typing petplaza.co.in slash home.php, it will automatically redirect you to petplaza.co.in. So there will be no other URLs. Whenever you are typing a different URL, it will actually redirecting you to the actual URL. So that is the concept of 302 redirect. This is a permanent redirection. Once you do it, there is no way of return. That is why it is called permanent redirection. This particular thing is also used for 404 issues. So sometimes we found there are pages which is missing. Say I'm searching for a page. So this is one website. Now say I am searching for a specific content and I have that URL, so I am just putting it here. So the page is missing. It is showing error 404. But this URL is a public URL. Lot of people already have this URL, so they can search it and they will come to this 404 page. So what will be the procedure to remove this issue? So that this is the 302 redirects. That means what I will do is I will put this URL and redirect it to another page. So whenever I will search for this page, it will redirect to a most relevant content of the entire website. Or might I don't have any relevant content according to this URL, so I will redirect it to the home page only. Okay, so what will happen? People will don't come into 404 page. So when I will do a website audit, 404 page will not show, because 404 page is also a very negative kind of thing that gives a negative impact in Google search ranking. So 302 redirect. There is another kind of redirection, that is 301 redirection. Sorry, 301 is the permanent, and there is another called 302, which is temporary redirection. 301 is the permanent redirection and 302 is the temporary redirection. So 302 redirection we do on a temporary basis. Say a website, a content is not available for the time being. So on a temporary basis, I'm redirecting that content, that URL to another page. But once my content is available, I'm again putting it to the same URL. Okay. So 302 redirect we use for the timing temporary purpose, whereas 301 is a permanent redirection and we use it for 404 issues as well as in canonical issues. These both of these are very common kind of issue in websites. Even mainly 404 issues occurs when we revamp our website. Say I have a website, I want to revamp it. So in that case, 404 issues might occur. So you have to take care of it. Once your website comes handy, then you have to do a detailed audit and you have to check whether there is any 404 pages or canonical issues, and based on that, you have to take care of these things. Now in the last day, I told you about data highlighting. data highlighter. Even in your audit report, I found there is one issue, that is schema markup not found. If you check your audit report, there is also an issue, that is schema markup not found. So schema markup is basically this data highlighting. What exactly is data highlighting? I'm just searching here. See, there are certain things here. I have searched Castle trip. Now, if you go through the entire search result, few things you can check here. See, within this result, the first one is thrilophilia. This one. Okay. Here, you can see question answers within the search result. So I don't have to click on the link. Within the search result, I can check these question and answers. Okay. Now the next one, if you see, there is a rating, price, and also in stock. This thing is here. In Holidify, you also check how much does a castle trip cost, like this. The top site castle. There are some of the thumbnails also within the search result. If I click on any of it, let me check where it goes. So see, all these things, so within the search result, you are seeing the details of the page, like the trip duration, 6 days, 5 nights, then the pricing, then the ratings, reviews. Okay, then this question and answers, how a website do these things, how a website leverage all these things. There are two ways. One, you have to play with the content, and second one is the schema markup. Okay. Now I will show you how to do schema markup. Data. So see, here you can see a button called start highlighting. Okay, I'm clicking on it. Now say I am putting a website URL. type of information to highlight. Local business. So these are the categories that you can highlight. Okay. So if you have a blog, you can highlight it as an article. If you want to, if you have say, if you published a book, then you can go for book reviews. If you are organizing an event, then you can tag it as event. So these are the categories. So other than these categories, you can't tag anything. So here, as I am showing this page, this is basically a local business. So I am highlighting it as a local business. Tag just this page. Okay. Now see here, there are certain things that you can have. The name of the business. The name of the business is name. So here I have tagged the name, then the address. This is the address. This is the mobile number. So there are two options. One, you can just tag it from here. If you face any issue, then you can go from this, add missing tags. Select a tag, telephone. Nine 84234. 98318. 84234. So now the opening hours. Monday to Saturday. Okay, now this is that is a thing that is ratings and reviews here. Currently, I don't have any reviews and ratings, so I'm not giving it here. So I have tagged certain informations which is important for this business. For a local business, address, mobile number, and opening hours are very important. So I have tagged these things. And if I have any ratings and reviews, I can also tag it here only. Okay. So these are some extra, or these are some of the most important information that one user is searching for. That is why I am tagging it and asking Google that these are some of the key information from my business, showcase it accordingly. So highlighting means highlighting or markup, both are the same thing. That is highlighting the key information of your website or marking the key information of your website. We can also say it schema markup or data highlighting. Okay. So this thing is applicable for 10 categories that I have mentioned. That is, you can, if you have any article, you can tag it. In a certain article, what are the key information? The title of the article, the author of the article, the published date of the article, and the reviews and ratings of the article. So this is a key information for an article. For an event, what are the key points? For an event, key points are the name of the event, the name of the performers, the date of the event, and the venue of the event. Okay. So these are some of the key information that people are searching for. So when you are doing this data highlighting, you have to keep in mind, and based on this, you have to do it. Once done, you have to just publish it. Also here, I want to mention one thing. Data highlighting can't be done for those pages which are not indexed in Google. If your page is not in Google index list, you can't do data highlighting. Once the page is in Google, then only you can start highlighting your data. Because sometimes you might face an issue that, okay, this is my page, I start highlighting the data. So this is the option to showcase my key information for the business. But you found that it is not working. So in that case, you have to check whether Google is there in the page is there in the index list of Google or not. If it is there, then only you can mark it. Otherwise, you can't mark any data. So that's the thing. Now, so this is 6 days, 5 nights, then the pricings, reviews, ratings, all these things are coming from the schema markup or the data highlighting. Now, how these things are coming? These are some of the techniques we use in the content. So in Google, there are certain things that you can use while writing your content, like FAQ contents. If you have any FAQs in your site, and if you crawl it in Google accordingly, Google will start fetching the content in this manner, this question answer manner. So nowadays, if you check any top brand websites, you will see there is a section called FAQ sections. So FAQ section actually give this kind of feel, where people can, the entire FAQ section will come up in the search result and people can check it within the search result. So they don't have to visit your website, rather they can get their information from the search only. If they find it helpful or useful, then only they will click your link and come down to your website. So this is one thing. Another thing is, if you observe very cautiously, then you will check there are certain contents like how to do this thing, or top 10 things to do here, this kind of content. How to SEO, or uh, how to learn cycling, top 10 hill stations in India. So these are some of the titles that helps to build this kind of thing, like base top hill stations in India. See, so if you write this kind of content, say I am not, see, you have worked on a website that is Paid Plaza. Now, so see, think that Paid Plaza is your client and you have to rank it in Google first page. So you are doing a lot of things. You are writing keyword optimized meta titles, descriptions and all, and still it is not working properly. It is not getting the rank that you are looking for. So then you have to go for the blogs, or you have to optimize your page content. So how you will optimize the page content? One is, if you are writing a blog, your blog title should be like this: top 10 dog breeds for your family. Top 10 dog breeds, which is top 10 dog breeds which are useful for, which can be a guard dog. So people actually search like this because nowadays people search in different way. They can type, even they can use a voice message. Okay. Have you used voice for searching something in your Android mobile phone?
Yes, sir.
Right. So when we use voice message for searching something, we use human terms. Human terms means like base, like people currently have Alexa, then the Google Assistants, all these things are there. So people generally use this kind of terms. Alexa, what is the best place to go? What are the best place to visit in March? Like this. So this is some of the human conversation kind of thing. So when you are doing SEO, you have to give the human touch in your content. How we speak, how we discuss something with my fellow friends or colleagues or whoever. So you have to give that touch in your content. You have to write the FAQs. FAQs can have several benefits. One, FAQ can help your user to understand the subject in a better manner. It actually gives the answers people are looking for. So this is how you can giving a good user experience. Also, FAQ kind of content fetched by Google in a certain manner where people can directly check it in the search engine. Then this question related topics, or the top 10 best things, this kind of topics are very helpful to get the rank in the 0 position. This is the 0 position. The selected part is the 0 position. And this is the first one. This is rank 1. 30 best hill station is the rank 1, and hill stations to visit for a rejuvenating trip, it is the rank 0. So as a SEO expert, your target is to rank your website in the 0 position. So if you want to rank your website in 0 position, these are the techniques you have to follow. You have to give the human touch in your content. And not only this, there are certain things people also ask. See, list of top 10 hill stations, top 10 budget hill stations. Here is the list of 55 hill stations. So list kind of content, question like of content, these things you have to work on. So this is the perfect technique to enhance your SEO. Now, any query, any questions?
No, sir.
So now, when you are working on SEO, you have to understand 2-3 things. Like currently, people are using voice search. Currently, people are using different kind of AI tools like Alexa, Amazon Alexa, then Google Assistant. These are some of the AI tools people use. So for this, you have to work on your SEO accordingly. Then the second thing is localized SEO. Localized SEO is very important for small business, small and medium businesses, because small and medium business cater mainly the local areas. So you have to work on the localized keywords like near me, best shop near me, best things near me. So this kind of near me kind of keywords you have to use in your SEO, in your keyword list. And also you have to work on the Google business listing. That is this Google My Business. Google My Business is very important for any local business. This is also, we term it as a local SEO. Okay, this is also a very good off-page technique. In off-page technique, we have discussed about backlinks and all, but Google listing is one of the very important off-page technique, as well as it is a part of your local SEO. So whenever you are working for any localized clients or any local business, you have to create a Google listing. Now I am showing you one Google listing. The URL of Google listing is business.google.com. So I already have a business here. Okay. So what exactly is Google My Business? So I'm going to the info section. So this is the business name. This is the address, service areas. You can also add the operating hours, like Sunday to Monday. I'm just editing it. See, you can add hours here. Like this, you can add timings. There is a phone number, and you have to optimize the entire thing by adding all these things. Add attributes. You can add attributes, whether it is women owned or not, whether there is a wheelchair accessible entrance or not, gender neutral restroom, and if there is any offerings and all, you can add these things. Accessibility. Sorry. Business description. You can add a small description with keywords, a keyword optimized description here. You can also add an opening date, like from where your business has started. And the most important thing is you can also add photos of your business. So here you can add photos. People can also give reviews and ratings. These are some of the reviews and ratings, and as a owner, you can also reply to these reviews and ratings. So if someone gives you 5 star, you can just write it down like thanks for the appreciation. If someone gives you 1 star, then you can also write sorry for the inconvenience caused. Please let us know what kind of issues you have faced, and we will take care accordingly. So this is also a part of ORM, that is online reputation management. Okay. So now how it looks from the outside, I'm showing you. Just clinics. Near me. So these are all Google business. So this is how Google business looks like when you search a generic keyword. So this is also an age, because if your name is coming in this place, high probability is people will click on this thing. Okay. And also if I access it from mobile device, then you can see a call button also. Okay. So you can directly call the business. You can check the direction of the business. And if you want further information, you can just click on the website and you can go to the website and check their information. Even see, people have given reviews. You can write reviews and ratings here also. Okay. People can also ask questions. Can anybody share doctor's number or clinic number, like this? These are the reviews and ratings. Okay. So in my very first class, I have asked you that what is the main thing you check when you in online medium, when you decide to purchase or when you want to take any service. At that time, Bharat told me that reviews and ratings. So the reviews and ratings is here, and that is why it is very important. So when you are looking for clinic near you, these are the number of clinics available in your area. So now your task is to check which one is the best based on the reviews and ratings. Also, you can check the location, like how far it is from your place. So the accessibility of the place. You can directly call and you can directly ask your queries if you have any. So this is why Google listing is very important for any business. And it is not very easy to do this thing, because once you create a business, I'm creating currently I have only one business here. See, it is showing verification required. So how this verification done? Get verified. So when you create a new business, or if the verification is pending, the only way currently available is the verification by postcard. So Google will send a postcard in your location to check whether the location is valid or not. That postcard contains an OTP or a code. So you have to put that code here, and then only your business will get verified. So see, postcard by mail. Have a postcard with your code mailed to this address. This may take up to 12 days to arrive. Google says that it takes 12 days, but it takes more than 12 days. For 12 days, 14 days, even a month also it takes, based on the location you stay. But this is the option. But there is also an option to verify it through mobile, but that is a very rare case. You can't take the decision whether I have to go for the mobile phone method or the postcard method. This can be determined only by the Google itself. So this is the address, and I have to write down one contact name, and then I have to click on this button. Once I do this, Google will get a request that I need a verification code, and they will process it accordingly. Okay. So if you can't verify this thing, it will not show in the search result. Okay, so first you have to verify it, then only it will come to the search result. So this is Google My Business. So if you have any business, basically I can also mention Bharat's name because they have already a business. So I will ask Bharat, just create one Google listing for the business, and then only you can check how it works. It's a very helpful tool. Yes, this is very helpful tool. Once you get verified, this will give you a huge traffic, because people search whenever search something, your website might not come, because not all business have any website, because website have certain costs, certain expertise you require to manage a website. But Google Business is for those who don't have any website, but they can also use this as a microsite.
Sir, we have a website.
Sorry?
Sir, we have a website.
Yeah, no issues. So if you have a website, then it's fine. But also I will tell you that you have to do a Google My Business account, because this will actually leverage the traffic of your website, and it will also enhance the ranking of your website.
Yes, sir.
Okay, because you are putting the website link here, so that is also treating as a Google also treat it as a backlink, and a lot of people come search Google listing. That is why you will get a huge number of traffic generating from this particular platform. You will get a lot of phone calls from Google listing. Now Google listing also have a messaging feature. Messages. Okay. So you can, currently it is not verified, that is why this is locked. But once it gets verified, there is a messaging feature where people can directly message you, and as a business you can directly chat with them, and you can also showcase your services and products. You can also list your services and products here. There is an option called products. You can create a thumbnail. It will be a virtual store for you, where you can upload the product photo, product name, category, price, descriptions, and everything. And also there is an option that is post. You can post here regularly, as we do in Facebook or Twitter. You can also post it here. This will actually make your Google listing active. So if your assets are not active, then Google will gradually decrease the rank. It can be your website, it can be your Google listing. That is why we have to do frequent activities within these assets. Okay, so these are the opportunity to do all these activities. You can do regular postings here. In website, you can regularly upload blogs. So these things actually supply fresh content to Google, and Google will index it accordingly, and Google will treat it as a active assets for a business. Now, any query?
So, for any online business, we'll have to attach the website, right?
Where? For online business, where do you want to attach your website?
So that's my question, that if there is no physical shop and someone has an online shop or online business.
Okay, understood. I got your point. So see, when you have an online shop, in that case, you can't give any address for your physical location because you don't have any physical store at all. But you have a corporate office from where you manage all these things. See, two things you have to understand. Every business has two aspects. One is a store aspect, one is the corporate aspect. Okay. So store is basically a marketplace where people come, people buy, or you as a or you sell something, people come and buy that product. So this is basically a marketplace. Another aspect is the corporate aspect, where you do all the office works, where you do all the back-end tasks. So it is not like that you have just created a store and that's it. Khatam. It's not like that. There are a lot of other things that you have to do in the backend. Let's say I am giving an example of Flipkart. Flipkart is an online store. They don't have any physical store anywhere in India. But Flipkart has a corporate office from where they maintain the website, from where they maintain all these things. So in that case, you have to create a listing of your office. So that is not a physical store, that is be an office. So what is the purpose of it? The purpose of it is it is not like that you are giving your customer a good experience. Rather, you are giving your vendors, the stakeholders, or say people who are trying to contact you or trying to visit your organization, they will get the direction or they will directly call you accordingly. So that is why I think Google listing is important for them also, but their aspect is totally different. They will not sell any product, they will not create any virtual store, or they will not create anything within this, but address, a mobile phone number, and a website link, that's enough for them. So this will actually give certain information. So sometimes say, I'm just giving my example only. I'm currently working in an organization, but say I want to, I'm trying to give an interview. Okay. So say I'm just, Flipkart asked me to go for a face-to-face round in their office, and they have shared a address of their office. So what will be my approach? I will just go to Google and just paste the address there, and I will try to figure out what is the distance and how I can reach there from my place. Okay, so for this reason, there needs to be a Google listing of that particular office. Okay, so this way it can help me as a employee or as a job seeker. Okay. Another aspect is like, say I am a investor, and there is a meeting in Flipkart's office regarding some kind of investment opportunities and all. So I came to know that Flipkart's office is in Bangalore, this area, Silicon Valley. But Silicon Valley is not a small thing. There's a lot of other buildings, lot of other offices and all. So what I will do is I will ask them for the address. They will give me the address, and again the same process I will follow. That is, I'm just putting it in Google listing and just check how I can reach there. So this is how Google listing is important for this kind of things, where I am not selling anything. Rather, I am just helping my stakeholders or vendors or investors to track my location. So now, other than this, any other query?
No, sir.
Now, when you create a Google listing for your client, there are certain things. Sometimes client is very much real. Say a client already have a Google listing and they are trying to optimize it. So that is why they reached out to your company. So your first task is to get the access of the Google listing. But sometimes clients are very much reluctant to share their email IDs and passwords. So, and it is also very unhealthy thing to share their own email IDs and password. So what will be your I mean step to solve this problem? So Google listing already have a feature called user. Okay. So here you can ask your client to add your email ID as a owner or as a manager. So I'm clicking one email ID here, and I'm just typing one email ID. Shreya email. So I have selected this email ID. I will choose a role whether I want to give them an owner ID or manager, and then I will send an invite. So once I send an invite, they will get an email notification, and there they have to accept it in order to manage this. So this is how you can get a access of a certain thing without taking the email ID and password. So once you get the access, you can log in to this business through your email ID and password only. So from here only, you can also create a website. We usually call it Google Sites. This is a drag and drop feature. So this is a Google site. You can create your own site here only. So you can change the theme. You have edit the header photo by uploading your own image. Contact us. You can change the image. You can also change the name. Resolve. So then after all these things, you can publish it. So you can create your own website from here through this drag and drop method. You have to just edit things and all, and you can also take a preview of it. Get directions. So you can set the direction by removing this balloon. Or so in this way, you can create your own website from here. So all these things are there within Google listing. So Google My Business, Google listing, Google business listing, all these things are same. So if someone is using different terms, you have to understand that all they are trying to refer you is the Google listing only. Google listing, Google My Business, Google business listing, Google local SEO are all same. So now I want to ask you, like I have shared few links. So have you checked those links? Have you gone through?
No, sir. Not yet. Sorry.
Just try to go through all these things, then only you can understand. I mean, what I am discussing here, if you read those articles, then only you can understand, like, and you can relate the entire procedure that we are currently discussing. So this is entirely a practical oriented thing, but I also want you to read all these things. You don't have to memorize it because it is not like a regular course. It's basically a professional course, and no one will ask you in the organization, just like we usually give exams in my school. This is not like that, but you have to understand the concept and you have to implement it based on different scenarios. So what I am giving you, these are the some of the techniques, but depending on the scenario, you have to implement it according to your understandings and all. So that is why you have to read all these things. There are a lot of data, there are a lot of techniques they have discussed there. Because see, backlinking, canonical issue, 404 issue, then CRO techniques, all the things we have discussed are very limited thing we have discussed, but there is a vast concept behind it. But you have to read it, and then only you can understand, and then only you can ask me questions like how to do this, what to do this, then only I can tell you. No? So just start reading all these things. So Google listing is gone. Now another thing that I have missed in my earlier session while I'm discussing about keywords, that is LSI keywords. The full form of LSI keywords is Lattice Semantic Indexing. Lattice Semantic Indexing. LSI keywords. This is the full form. This term is very alien term for you all, but the concept is very clear. If in lot of interviews, people mainly ask what is LSI keywords, and most of the candidates start fumbling, and most of the candidates can't give the answer, but they already aware of it. Basically, latent semantic indexing is nothing but the related keywords. So while I am searching for a particular keyword, say my keyword can be pet shop, best pet shop. Okay. Now, what will be the LSI keywords? LSI keywords or related keywords can be pet shop. So my main keyword is best pet store. This is my main keyword. Now, what will be the LSI keyword? LSI keyword can be pet shop. LSI keyword dog breed, buy dog breed, buy cat breed, buy a pet, okay, buy pets online. All these are some of the related terms to this particular keyword, pet stores. So these are called related keywords or LSI keywords. So if someone asks you in an interview like what are the LSI keyword, then your query will be LSI keywords are mainly the related keywords. Like what I am searching related to that term. So my term is best pet stores. Now the related term is pet shop, buy pets online, best pet store near me. Okay, so these are all related terms. Dog breeds to buy, cat breeds to buy. The pet term or the pet store term is not directly associated with it, but the sense is associated with them. Like when I am searching for a pet store, basically I am searching for any dog breed or cat breed or bird breed, whatever. So the sense is there, but the particular term is not mentioned there. But that is why it is also a related keyword. Okay. So there are certain tools, LSI keyword generator. See, pet store was my keyword. Pet supplies, pet food, natural pet, supply, pet shop, pet products, small animals, dogs, cats, grooming. So all these things are LSI keywords. Okay. So our journey, while we are doing a keyword research, our journey starts from identifying the keywords. So when I am identifying the keyword, initially I have to brainstorm 2-3 keywords. Then I have to put it in the Google keyword planner. It will give us a huge idea. I can also accumulate more keywords through this LSI generator, from where I can get multiple keyword ideas and I can also implement it there. Now, So this is how I can accumulate a huge number of keywords. The more relevant keywords are, more the chance of ranking. This is the main concept. So I'm giving example of another thing, that is Bajaj Finserv. I don't know how many of you are aware about Bajaj Finserv. Bajaj Finserv works on more than 1,000+ keywords. Okay, if you use any keyword related to their service and products, Bajaj Finserv will rank in the top. Why? Because they are working on the huge list of keywords, and no other competitors in their category are working on this much of keywords. So that is why whatever keywords you are putting in Google related to their products and service, their website is coming in the top. So you don't know what your user will search, but your approach should be to use as much as relevant keywords, so that whatever your user search, your website will come in the top. So that is the concept. And I can't remember whether I have discussed about long tail and short tail keyword. Have I discussed it? Do you have any idea long tail, short tail keyword?
Yes, sir.
So then you are already aware of it. So these are basically the short tail keywords. Okay. So once it exceeds this 3 word, like 4 or 5 words, then you can treat it as a long tail keyword. So both have a certain purpose. Long tail keywords are more tend to generate conversions, whereas short tail keywords are useful for generate traffic. If you, I will suggest all of you to explore the keyword planner, Google Keyword Planner. Use any kind of keywords. Take any business as on an experiment basis. Put it there, accumulate the keywords, and check. You can find a certain trend that if the keyword is very short, then the search volume is very high. If the keyword is very long, the search volume is very low. Why it happens? Because when we are doing any kind of research, or we are just casually doing some kind of research to know something, we generally use short or mid-tail keywords. Like this can be a mid-tail keywords. This is a short-tail keywords. This is also a short key phrase. Okay. So when we are researching something, the best pet store, best pet shop, this kind of things are mainly research-based thing, information-based keywords. But say I have a specific requirement, best pet store to buy a German Shepherd. This is a long tail keyword, and this keyword is more aligned with my conversion intent. So I have already made my mind that I will buy a German Shepherd dog, and that is why I am searching for a pet store that sells or that provides German Shepherd. So that is why my intent is very clear. I am using a specific keyword, best pet store to buy a German Shepherd. But while I am researching, what will be my keyword? Best pet store, best pet shop, best dog breeds. These are some of the research oriented. There are different kind of keywords: informational, navigational, conversational. Okay. So navigational keywords means like pet store near me, or pet store near Varanasi. Okay. So these are some of the navigational keywords. I am looking for a distance. I am looking for a area. That is why this is a navigational keywords. Then there are informational keywords. Okay. Like dog breeds for family. Dog breeds for guarding purpose. These are information. Then there are transactional keywords. Transactional keywords means buy dog breeds online. Dog breeds under 10,000. These are transactional keywords. Okay. See, navigational keywords such as intending to find a specific site or page. Commercial keywords such as looking to investigate brands or service. Transactional keywords searching intending to complete an action or purchase. Okay. See, these are the different kind of keywords: informational, navigational, commercial, and transactional. So while you are doing a keyword research, you have to understand the intent of the customer. Each page has a specific intent. About us page has a certain intent. A service page has a certain intent. Your product page has a certain intent. So when you are doing a keyword research for a specific page, you have to understand the intent of your user. So in which intent people are coming, people will visit this particular page. On which intent people will visit this page. So in this way, you have to take care of your keyword research, and you have to work on your content and your title and descriptions. So my suggestion is to do these things regularly. Take any website, do keyword research, and not only like as Shreya, you have demonstrated your assignment. I found that you have just put the keyword, the URL in the keyword planner, and it gives you all the keywords. That's it. But don't go on this way only. You can also put your own keywords there, and you can check how many keywords Google will give you. In this way, you have to create a huge list of keywords. At least you have to try to make at least 100 keyword lists for a website, and out of this 100 keyword list, then you can only shortlist 20 to 30 keywords based on number of pages you have. Once you shortlist 20-30 keywords, then only you can start writing meta title and descriptions. So that's the procedure. First, you have to create a master keyword list where you have a huge list of keywords. That can be 100, that can be 1,000, that can be 1 lakh, whatever. The more relevant keywords you have, the more chance of getting ranked you have. Okay. So first of all, you have to create a master keyword list. Then you have to create a shortlisted keyword list. And based on these shortlisted keywords, you have to create another sheet where you will write down the meta titles and descriptions based on the different pages and focus key phrases. So this is how it works. This is how we do SEO. Okay, fine. Any quick query?
So then after creating the keyword list, we will create a meta title and meta description based on all of those, right?
Right.
Okay, sir.
So you have a master keyword, say you have 100 list keywords, but not all keywords are relevant for your pages. Okay. So you have to shortlist few keywords out of these 100 keywords. These few keywords are most relevant for your pages. So you have, say, you have 10 pages in your website. Okay, now 10 page have different purpose. One is the home page, another is the about us page, then contact us page, products page, service page, like this. So say you have 5 pages. Okay, so now all this 5 page has different purpose. So people comes to home page, they are actually looking for some kind of information. People who are actually coming to the about us page, they are actually looking your corporate profile, who you are, how trustworthy you are. So all these things they are trying to get from your about us page. Contact us page is mainly to contact you through phone calls, through emails, through face-to-face, whatever. Now the product and service page gives the details about the products and service that you provide, and what are the pricing of the products or services, what are the details of this product, what are the USPs of these products are mentioned there. Now when people are searching for your products and service page, that means they already have an intention to buy something or to take any kind of services, or these people have some kind of requirement about the services. So based on all this thought process, you have to select your keyword accordingly. For homepage, you will give a broader aspect of your business, where you will give all the information about your business. Okay, so the keyword for the homepage is like that will give a clear idea about the business. Okay. Say for the pet shop, the homepage keyword should be best pet shop or best pet store. This. Now, if I am going for the products page, that means they have certain category of products like the dogs, cats, birds, fish. Okay. So now each of the page has its own meta title and description. Okay. Now the keyword of a dog page like best dog breeds, affordable, best cat breeds at affordable cost. So these are some of the keywords. International bird breeds. So these are some of the keywords that you can put in your product pages based on the content of that product. Keywords or meta titles and descriptions are nothing but a small gist about your product, about the page. If your page is all about dog breeds, then in your meta title and description, it should reflect. You are actually giving a brief idea to your user that what this page is all about. So that is the purpose of writing meta title and description. And based on these meta title and description, Google also index it in its list, and it will show based on the customer's query. Okay. So you might have 100 list of keywords, but not all keywords are eligible for all your pages. So that is why I am telling you that you have to shortlist a few number of keywords and use it in your website. Now say you have 5 pages and you have selected 5 keywords for the pages. Now other than these 5 keywords, you have 95 more keywords to use. Now all these 95 keywords are mainly the LSI keywords. Probably they are the LSI keywords. That means the related keywords, which you can't put in your meta title and description, but you can use in your web content, or you can use it in your blogs. So once you start using in your blogs or in your website content, all these keywords will give you start giving you the rank in Google. In this way, you can create a traffic base in the Google search engine, because you are not paying any money. in case of if you have to pay for keywords, then you have to work on a limited number of keywords. But in SEO, you don't have to pay anything. So you can use any keywords which is related to your business. It can be indirectly related to your business. It can be directly related to your business. But whatever related to you, you can use this in your website. Now, another thing that I want to mention that is people do all these things who are already aware of it. Okay. So who are already doing SEO, they are already doing all the things that we have discussed. But not all pages gets ranked in Google, because it is not like that you are doing all the things and Google will give you rank. It is not like that. There are certain things Google will check, the quality of your content, usability and all, and based on that Google will give a rank, and it is entirely up to Google and you can't do anything. You can only go by the guidelines mentioned by Google. Google guideline tells us that we have to use the keywords, we have to optimize the content. You have to write down quality content and optimize it with keywords. You have to work on backlinks, you have to work on usabilities and all. Whatever we have discussed is all by the Google guidelines. But if you follow all these things, still there is a certain percentage of probability that your site will not get the rank. We are doing today, I have shown you the markup thing, the data highlighting thing. If you do if you mark up all your pages, it will not ensure that your site will show the markup data. There is no guarantee that your site will get ranked after you do all these things, because there are certain people who are also using the same keyword, who are also doing the same techniques. So the competition is very high. So the Google algorithm have to go through all these sites, and based on a very small minor difference, it gives you the rank. Okay. So as a SEO expert, you have to do all the things. You have to work on the backlinks, you have to work on the on-page SEO, you have to work on local SEO, off-page SEO, whatever you have, whatever things are there, you have to work on all these things. But still, there is a certain percentage of risk that your site will not get any ranking. So that is also a challenge. So as an SEO expert, you have to overcome that challenge by formulating different strategies based on the performance of your SEO techniques. Anything else? Any questions?
No, sir.
So I suggest you that you create your own domain. You buy your own domain and just create buy a small hosting and start working on it, so that you can just understand how the entire thing works. It is not like that I am forcing you to do so, but it will actually give you a first-hand experience about that. Later on, I have a plan to arrange a small hands-on training, so that you can do all these things on your own. So it will give you a brief idea about the SEO and other techniques of SEO, other techniques of digital marketing. But that I need to arrange. But before that, you start working on these things. You go through the links that I share, because I have to research all these things and then only I share to you. So just go through all these things, and you will get a lot of information, and you might have a lot of queries after reading all these things, and then you can ask me in the class and I will give you the answer. Okay. So I think SEO class is almost over. So I recommend you to go through the link and let me know in the next class. I will give you a doubt clearing session if you have any, and then I will move on to the next part of the syllabus.
Okay, sir.
So our next class will be on Tuesday. That is
8:30.
30. Okay. So fine. Now I want to ask one thing, because in the next Sunday, probably I have another plan, and I have to go there. So if we can reschedule the next Sunday's class, if it is possible, do you have any free time where we can take the class of Sunday?
Sir, I don't have an issue, but we'll have to ask Paran about it.
Okay, so
Sir, from Tuesday, my schools are starting, sir. So after 2:30 only, I can take the class.
there are no issues because I also have office. So whatever I will do after office, that have to be arranged. And this is not a permanent thing. This is just for this Sunday only, the upcoming
Sir, you can
Sunday.
take late evening.
Sorry?
Sir, late evening.
Yeah, late evening can be better. Okay, fine. You just discuss within yourself and then let me know. And also, I'm just checking whether is there any free time or not, and based on that, I will also let you know.
Okay,
Probably,
sir.
probably Friday or Saturday in the late evening can be helpful. Just check within your schedule and then let me know.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
And also go through the links, and the next class I will go for a doubt clearing session, and then I will move to the next topic.
Yes, sir.